Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I love to drive. Driving is one of the best things that I ever had to do when it came to becoming independent, or at least semi-independent, okay? When you drive, you're no longer limited to just your city. You can travel, you can go to these places in your car. But in some cases, you're always going to be running into these types of people, and I swear to God, these people are the worst and the most annoying people in the road, okay? I'm not talking about those people who are constantly, texting and driving. No, I'm talking about people who do stupid mistakes, and only these are the mistakes that only stupid people will do, okay? So let's get started, shall we? Now, I don't know if you ever noticed if this is in your car, but this thing called a turn signal lever, it's actually placed on the left side of your steering column, okay? It's literally within like the reach of a finger, and yet people don't use it. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, the people do not know how to use this? Are they too lazy? Because, I mean, if you're too lazy to even move a finger, I don't know how the hell you're driving, okay? But seriously, these people, for some reason, do not use it. I don't know if it's because they're lazy or it's because they don't know that it's there. But guess what? If you're doing this, you're asking for trouble, okay? It's not our job. It's not our job for us to be constantly making sure that we do not crash simply because your lazy ass does not look at the steering column that you have on your left, okay? Seriously, that little lever right there can actually save you from an accident, but no, people choose not to use it, okay? Seriously, every time you drive, if you're gonna switch lanes, use this turn signals. If you're gonna make a turn, use your turn signals, okay? Don't let anyone else guess, and don't let anyone else be part of a collision simply because you forgot to use a turn signal, okay?
En junker red ved juletid. Ching chang ching lutilej. Omkring ham davede sneen hvid. Ching.
Now listen, okay? I'm all for driving safely. I'm not gonna lie. Every time when I go driving, I always make sure that I'm driving safely because I do not want to get in an accident, or I don't want anyone else to get in an accident, okay? But there's a difference between going at a decent speed, and there's this one instance where you're driving so slow that you're literally holding back traffic, okay? Yes, I am talking about the snails here, okay? The little slow pokes, the guys and the people who drive 10 miles an hour in literally a 45-mile speed limit. Okay? Listen, buddy, okay? I don't care how safe you want to drive, but if you're driving at that pace, then you're just asking for trouble, okay? Now, especially for people that are going super slow on the freeway, okay? If you're gonna drive fast, you go in the most innermost lanes, okay? The ones closest to the center of the freeway. If you're gonna drive slow, either take the streets or take the outer lanes. Because Jesus Christ, seriously, I hate when people are driving slow. And this is coming from a Prius driver, okay? I hate it when people drive so slow that it literally holds back traffic. I've literally seen an old person drive 35 miles an hour on the freeway. Come on, Jesus Christ. If you do not know how to drive or you don't want to go fast, take the streets, Jesus Christ. Because seriously, the freeway is for driving fast. It's not for driving slow, and it's not for holding up the traffic, okay?
Så frem i regn og blæst med et, der sejnede hans hest. Ching chang lu, ching chang lu, ching chang ching lutilej.
Okay, I really don't know how these people come to be, and I'll be honest with you, I have respect for the actor, okay, but for some reason, I tend to start nicknaming speed demons as Paul Walkers, because for some reason, these people think that they're in a Fast and Furious movie, okay? Now listen, if you're driving in an empty street, that is fine by me. I couldn't care less. There's times when I'm coming home from my overnight shift, when it's 2 o'clock in the morning, it's an empty freeway, and I see Mercedes drivers going 100 over miles an hour, okay? I don't mind that. That's fine. You want to race, you want to get a good thrill, that's fine by me. But what I hate is when they're trying to zip by heavy traffic, going over 50 miles an hour in a heavy street corner, or even in a heavy downtown area that is literally filled with traffic, or they're going over 100 miles an hour on a crowded freeway. Okay? Seriously, Jesus Christ, if you guys want to go fast, then why don't you go ask Vin Diesel to go see if you have the spot open for the Fast and Furious franchise? Because I'm pretty sure he already has like all the 50 sequels greenlit, okay? But seriously, if you're just being careless at this point, you're gonna end up like this guy, okay? Gonna end up like him. Now again, I'm not gonna diss the actor, but seriously, you guys, if you really want to go fast, be careful and do it on an empty highway or a street, okay? Because seriously, if you're not careful, you're gonna end up like him. Alright? You're gonna end up like him, you're gonna end up all over the street, all splattered, all burned, and no one's gonna recognize your body because you literally destroyed it because you wanted to go 120 miles per hour in a freaking school zone, okay? Filled with children and parents and like 10 cars. Okay, seriously, stop. You're not being fun. You're not being cool. You're not being badass. You're being an idiot. Okay? But seriously, if you really want to be part of the Fast and Furious franchise, go ask this bald, ugly piece of crap here and see if he has any room. Because I'm pretty sure to be in a Fast and Furious movie, you don't have to have that much acting skills available. All you need is to be good looking, to have a fast car, and to also be a freaking retard. Okay? Seriously. You do not need that many skills to be in a Fast and Furious movie, okay? Seriously, just call them up, okay? And not to mention, too, also have some behind-the-scenes footage about how the casting works, okay? Okay, state your name, son. My name is Derp. Okay, Derp. Do you have any acting abilities or any acting background? Actually, I don't. I don't think I do. Actually, no, I don't, because I usually always make fun of the theater kids and I always give them wedgies. I'd also call them geeks and nerds, and I always get in trouble because I always make fun of them and stuff. Okay, what was your academic background? Would you say you were a really smart kid, in school? Actually, no. I actually remember dropping out of high school because I was in freshman year for 4 years. I actually had a 1.0 GPA, and, after that, when I turned 18, I realized that school was stupid, and I decided to drop out, actually. I don't know. I wouldn't say that I actually took my academics very seriously, but I just thought it was stupid. Okay, do you also have any good-looking features by any chance? Actually, I do. I actually been praised for my awesome abs and awesome biceps. I used to go to the gym a lot. I go work out like 18 hours out of the day, and I also work at McDonald's, but I don't really work there that much because, I mean, it's just a stupid job because I feel like I deserve better even though I did nothing productive for school. Okay, and what do you do besides just working out and going to, we're going to work at McDonald's? Actually, I didn't really do much. I just post up a lot of pictures on social media about how good looking I am and how handsome and how hot I am. Okay, and can you tell me something about your personal life? What'd you do? Anything you do? Any family members? Actually, I do have some family members. They actually kicked me out of the house because they thought I was a good for nothing loser, and I actually am the sugar daddy of 30 chicks that I boned in high school, and I think I boned over 50 of them, but I only became the dad of 30 of them, but yeah. Okay, son, I got good news for you. You're in. You're in. Thank you. That was a great audition. Thank you. Welcome to Fast and Furious 57, boy. You're about to make a shit ton of money.
Jomfru sad i højentårn,
Ching chang ching lusilej,
og ventede ham som til forn.
Ching chang ching.
Okay, so I get it. Sometimes we might end up getting a little bit stressed for work. Sometimes we're already having a bad day, but these people are the ones who get mad for the slightest thing, okay? If you're not driving fast enough in their terms, they get mad and they start honking at you, okay? If there's a lot of heavy traffic, you're stuck in like a heavy traffic zone, they will literally honk at you because you're not moving, even though you really can't, okay? Well, guess what, buddy? It's not my fault that you decided to get up late and leave late for work, even though you already clearly knew that you were running late for work, okay? It's not my fault that you have to pay for 40 different types types of child support because you decided to bang 40 different women on 40 different one-night stands, okay? Now, again, if you're gonna lose your job because of this, well, whoop the fucking do, my friend. That is too bad for you, okay? I at least had the decency to wake up early and leave early to work because I at least take my job seriously and know the consequences of me being late to work, okay? But seriously, these people will get mad for the slightest thing, and that's the most annoying thing that can happen, okay? Even look up in different types of YouTube videos of how many people react when it comes to road ragers. These people are insane, okay? I really don't know how they manage to drive, but it's just incredibly crazy how many of these people will literally go to different depths simply because they're pissed off because their day is not the way that it should go, okay? Well, guess what, okay? If you really don't want to get any road rage, my friend, okay, how about you just leave early, or even then take a chill pill, or even then go smoke some weed. California made it illegal last year, okay? If you're 21, go smoke some weed. That way when you get pulled over by cops for being under the influence, you will help the world by getting rid of your pissed off ass, okay? Seriously, just chillax, relax, dude. Leave early. Don't be yelling at people simply because of your own mistakes, okay?
Natten gik så trist og lang I ensomhed til solopgang.
Ching chang lu, ching chang lu, ching chang ching Lucy.
Now listen, okay? There's sometimes it's these types of people that make me wonder how getting a license is even possible for these people, okay? Sometimes I even wonder if there's actually any test at all, okay? Or even that, it makes me even wonder how they manage to pass the test, okay? Because seriously, people like this do not know how to drive, okay? There's times where I literally see this in the parking lot. I don't know how they manage to park. I don't even know how they manage to even drive. But when I see people park like this, it literally makes me wonder how they manage to even get there safely. And even then, there's times where I literally see cars parked like this, and there's a spot right next to them. I actually piss off my passengers because I do not want to park next to that car. In all sincerity, if I see a car parked like that and there's a spot right next to it, I'd rather go walk a mile or two and find a vacant spot over there where there are no cars. Even then, there's cars that are good, that are perfectly parked. And then rather than risk parking right next to your stupid ass and risk getting my car getting a dent, okay? Because seriously, if you clearly park like this, then you have problems, okay? And I don't know if you even have a license or not, but seriously, if you park like this, you suck. Hey, seriously, you're the worst of the worst when it comes to parking, okay? Better yet, if you're one of these people, here's a little bit of practice, okay? Here's a little coloring book page here, and try to stay between the lines, okay? But I'm pretty sure it's going to be too hard for you because, I mean, you already suck at driving, and you can't even stay between the lines of a parking spot, so I doubt you're going to do well on this one, okay? But the worst thing that these people can do is to take up more than one spot in the parking lot, okay? Now, seriously, I get it. If you want to protect your car from getting hit or getting a dent, well, yeah, you can go to the vacant slots that are like half a mile away from the store, and you can park there. There are not that many cars there because people do not want to walk half a mile. Okay, but if you really do not want your car to get hit, the best thing to do is to not take up more than one spot, okay? Because if you do that, people will literally do horrible things to your car, okay? There's even instances where people have done this to people's cars simply because they take up more than one spot in order for their cars not to get hit, okay? Now, again, if you're trying to prevent your car from getting damaged, taking up more than one spot is the worst thing you can do in order to prevent yourself from damage, okay? People will not only tag your car, but they'll probably slash your tires, key your car, or do whatever the hell they did to this car right here, okay? This is a pretty nice looking car, but I feel bad for the owner. Actually, not really. I feel bad for the car because the owner was so reckless and stupid that they literally wanted to take up more than one spot, and now people got pissed off at them and then take it out on the car, okay? But seriously, if you really want to protect your car from getting damaged, just don't drive it. Okay, that's like the best thing you can do because your car will get damaged naturally. It's the cycle of life for a car. You drive it, you literally get damaged. You get it damaged as you drive, okay? And I'll show you a few words from a friend, Walter, one of the dummies from Jeff Dunham, from comedian Jeff by the name of Jeff Dunham. But follow this rule, and this literally makes sense, okay? The car that you see at the dealer, that's as good as it's ever gonna look, okay? It's gonna get dents, it's gonna get scratches, parts will go bad, your car is not gonna look better the more you drive it, okay? So seriously, if you really want to protect your car, just don't drive it and don't take on more than one spot in the parking lot, okay? You're just gonna get it even worse. You're gonna make you get even worse situation. And you're probably gonna end up having to get a new car because someone decided to trash your car beyond recognition. Okay, listen, okay? I understand that people are not perfect drivers, okay? None of us are perfect. We're bound to make mistakes sometimes. There's times where I don't even use my turn signal because I'm more concerned about the asshole who almost literally rear-ended me, okay? But seriously, there's some mistakes that everyone can make. Everyone can make a mistake. But there's certain things or certain mistakes that only people that are stupid would do. Okay? Seriously, if you drive slow, I'm talking about 10 miles an hour in a 45-mile speed limit section. Seriously, consider walking, okay? Because seriously, you're walking that slow. If you're driving that slow, then seriously don't drive. You're just making it worse for everyone, okay? And if you end up like Paul Walker, or if you don't want to end up like Paul Walker, seriously, don't drive fast. Don't zip by heavy traffic simply because you want to pretend you're in a Fast and Furious movie, okay? Seriously, call up Vin Diesel. I'm pretty sure he has a role for you in the next Fast and Furious film, okay? I'm pretty sure he does. They already greenlit like over the next 50 films, okay? No, seriously, just hit him up, okay? But again, seriously, just don't do these mistakes. These are just mistakes that stupid people do, okay? These are mistakes that only the stupid people in the world will do. And it's sad because people do end up getting hurt because of these situations, okay? If you get road rage, or if you're one of those road ragers, you're more focused on everything else rather than the road, and you can end up crashing or hitting a car. I've seen it happen, okay? But again, for the love of God, use your turn signal. How is it so hard? Is it really that hard for you to move a freaking finger up and down? Really? How in the hell do you drive? How the hell do you even get the freaking strength to get in the car and do all these things that make you multitask, but lifting a finger up and down is too hard for you? Seriously, people, come on! Anyways, if you know any bad drivers, show them this video and let them know they are a bunch of asshole pieces of shit. Okay? Until next time, you guys.